Wrestlebuddy presents QuizBuddies. Subscribe and follow for more content.
Welcome, Wrestlebuddies, to the second edition of QuizBuddies. This is my game show where I invite guests, and this week we actually have some interesting guests to bring on. We've got our first interview, I think that's how it's pronounced, in Neil.
The Thrill.
Introduce yourself, brother.
Neil the Thrill Harper from LaGrange, Georgia. Been out on the West Coast for a couple of years. I started training at New England Pro Wrestling Academy. I'd like to be on the East Coast soon, but right now you can find me on Twitch at HoodSlam. I've been wrestling Twitter at Neil the Thrill 53. You can check out my Facebook, and I'm excited to be on the show today.
And what is your favorite match?
Yeah, favorite match. Let me throw one out there just off the top of my head. AJ Styles versus D'Lo Brown ladder match from TNA 2005.
That is actually a very good shout, Neil. We've got fellow Wrestlebuddy here in Christian. How are you doing, Chris?
Hey everybody, you can all find me on Twitter at TrueCritch and you can see all my Wrestlebuddy articles on my articles from TWM News. And yeah, follow me on there. I have some maybe bad opinions on wrestling or good opinions, however you see it, but I like to just I don't like to take wrestling too serious and see the fun in it. And yeah, follow me on Twitter.
And what is your favorite match, Chris?
Off the top of my head, I'll have to go with Halloween Havoc 1997, Eddie Guerrero versus Rey Mysterio. Classic all around. Can't get tired of it.
It's such a good match to just rewatch.
Never get tired of it.
We also have another fellow Wrestlebuddy in Vidal. Introduce yourself, my friend.
I'm Vidal Espinoza. I'm out of the Austin, Texas area. I cover NXT for WrestleBuddy. I used to cover a bunch of other stuff, NFL, other wrestling promotions, college football, but now this is all I do because I'm just sick and tired of writing sometimes. You can find me on Twitter. There's my handle. I just watch wrestling every now and then when I can, and I'm chatting with you guys now, so.
And what would you say is your favorite match, Vidal?
It's a tie for me. It's probably the Dynamite Kid versus Tiger Mask. Any of their rivalries matches from the early '80s for technical stuff. You're just talking about like showmanship. I love Rock versus Hogan at WrestleMania 18 just because it's just like the crowd's all into it, and it's just a spectacle, and I like that match a lot.
That's a very good shout. Both of those matches, any of the Dynamite Kid Tiger Mask matches. And we also have our Impact editor over at WrestleBuddy, Steve.
Hey, how we doing? Impact Wrestling related edits, as you say. So if you fancy any sort of story ideas or character development ideas, then put any articles up normally on a Thursday. Also do a TNI UK impacted news and rumours and preview into Impact on a Wednesday. So head over to the TNI UK YouTube channel and you'll find me every Wednesday over there.
Do follow TNI UK, guys. They're a great partner of WrestleBuddy. And what would you say is your favorite match, Steve?
Oh, so many good ones. I mean, I would have to say one that always sticks in my mind, and I wrote about this recently actually, would be Kurt Angle versus what he was known as then, Desmond Wolfe, aka Nigel McGuinness, in the three Degrees of Pain at Final Resolution, I think 2010.
That match does not get enough love. It is phenomenal.
Yeah.
All right, enough admin, guys. We're here to
Nice
quiz.
to meet y'all.
What is up, Neil?
I was just gonna say, nice to meet all of y'all, and that was awesome.
Likewise.
Very good showman we've got. All right, guys. We've got 4 rounds. I've cut it down from the last game because we ran a bit long. So, we're going to start off with Slamagories. It's essentially Jeopardy. This time we've got 3 categories. So one of those is new. We've got spoken songs again. I have found 5 songs throughout the wrestling world, and I will read them out in spoken word. You guys have to guess off the first line of that song. Second category is technical finishers. I have found the technical name of wrestling moves, or wrestling finishers. You guys have to find out what that finisher is based off its technical name. So say a jumping cutter would be the RKO.
Okay.
And number 3, the new round, is called Wiki Peaks. I took the first paragraph of a wrestler or wrestler's Wikipedia page. I've taken out parts that would be dead giveaways, and you guys are going to find out why. There's 5 of those. I'm going to find a D10, or actually, I needed D8. There are 4 of you. All right. The way I see you guys is Neil, Christian, Vidal, and Steve. So 1 and 5 will be Neil, 2 and 4 will be Christian, or no, 2 and 6 will be Christian, 3 and 7 will be Vidal, 4 and 8 will be Steve. We're starting with you, Vidal. What category are you picking?
Let's do the Wikipedia one.
All right. How many points are you going to go for? 1 through 5?
I'll do 3.
All right. Are you ready?
I am.
Blank are a pro wrestling tag team consisting of blank and blank. Active from the mid-'80s throughout the '90s, they were noted for their distinct all-black street look. This included graffiti-sprayed shirts, chain-adorned leather trench coats, and their mullet hawk haircuts. Who are we? And if he gets it incorrect, it is open to the room. First person to shout their name first.
Wow.
I will read it again if you need me to.
The Nasty Boys?
3 points to you, Vidal.
Awesome. Oh, man.
All right, next category, Vidal.
Let's do the spoken words one.
For how many?
Let's do 2.
The world is cold. Better bundle up. The world is cold. Better bundle up. If you see me staring at you, better knuckle up.
Oh, man. I don't know. I'm not sure. I can't even think of something to just throw out there. Yeah, I don't know.
Open to the room.
Neil. All right, I'm gonna have to go. Better knuckle. Bad News Barrett.
Good shout. Incorrect. Open to the room.
Undertaker?
That would be Eddie Kingston's AEW theme. Cold World.
I was thinking of something with like cold feet, a cold gimmick or whatever, but yeah, I would never got Kingston.
All right.
I was thinking like American Badass Undertaker for some reason.
I can see why.
Mhm.
Steve, it is in your control.
Right. What have we got left?
We've got 1, 3, 4, and 5 in spoken songs. All 5 in technical finishers. 1, 2, 4, and 5 in WikiPeaks.
Let's try the technical, tech finishers.
Alright. For how many points?
Go 3.
Steve, what is a sit-out facebuster? We have a genuine wrestler here, so I'm a little worried about this round.
Trouble is, I'm just trying to think what else you would call it.
If you know it by its finisher name. I'm going to have to give you 5 seconds, Steve.
Yeah, no, go for it. No.
Open to the room.
Christian.
What is it?
My hopefully good buddy right here. No, X Factor.
Oh!
I got my good old buddy 6 right here.
It is
Finisher.
known as the X Factor, whatever the hell Kelly called it.
I wanted to give him one better, the Bella Buster.
A Bella Buster, of course.
I forgot the Bellas used it. Right. So that is 3 points to Chris. And it is in your control, my friend.
X Factor.
Let's do Wiki for
Alright.
what's left?
You've got 1, 2, 4, and 5.
For 5.
Blank is an American retired pro wrestler and actor. Blank is known for the longevity of his career, which spanned more than 50 years and included multiple short-lived retirements. He is known as a pioneer of hardcore wrestling.
Terry Funk?
5 points to you, my friend.
Oh, nice.
All right. In your control?
Let's go finishers for what's left.
You have finishers for 1, 2, 4, and 5. All the 3s are gone except for spoken songs.
For 4.
Chris, what is a back suplex? Double knee backbreaker.
Back suplex double. I don't even know it. It's Carlito's. Is it Carlito's finisher? The backbreaker.
It is open to the room.
Neil, is it the end of
Neil.
Heartache?
No, but you are very close.
I was thinking,
Oh!
Vidal, Steve,
No.
Nah, I ain't got nothing
All
either.
right. That is the lumbar check.
Oh,
Cedric
yeah.
Alexander's finisher.
God dang it.
I was thinking in the Heartache too.
So
It
what's
is
the score
again? Oh, what was that, Neil?
What's the score update?
Right now, scores are Chris has 8 and Vidal has 3.
Heard.
Steve, it has landed on you.
Go for the wiki links then.
All right. For what number? You have 1, 2, and 4 left.
Yeah, we'll try a 1 then.
Blank, better known as Blank, is an American pro wrestler signed to WWE, where he performs on SmackDown. Widely regarded as one of the most influential wrestlers of all time. Credited for popularizing cruiserweight wrestling.
Cruiserweight wrestling. Blank, known as Blank, is a known as Blank, known as Blank.
Is an American pro wrestler signed to WWE, where he performs on SmackDown. Widely regarded as one of the most influential wrestlers of all time. Credited for popularizing cruiserweight wrestling. I will give you 10 seconds.
The only thing I can think of is Rey Mysterio.
You got 1 point, Steve.
Okay.
And it is in your control.
That was a little bit of a loose question too. I was a bit confused. I'm like, is it Brian Pillman? Is it Mysterio?
I can definitely see Brian Pillman. All right, Steve. It is in your control.
Go for the spoken words if that's any. If we've got any left there.
Yes, we do. We have 1, 3, 4, and 5.
Try one again, then go up slow.
Catching flies. In his mouth. Tasting freedom. While he dares.
Couple of things in my head, but I don't think either of them are right. Don't know.
5 seconds.
No.
Open to the room.
Christian. Bray Wyatt's theme song.
Yes, it is.
I let Christian have the last two, but I'm now just looking at the mountain and I'm ready to climb it.
Bring it, man.
All right, Christian.
Mount Rose over here.
Let's do spoken word for what's left.
3 through 5.
3.
He's from the country. He's from the city. Watch your money and your alcohol.
James Storm.
Open to the room.
Was it again? What you see from the
0 for 2 right now.
If you want, I can read it one more time.
Is that like Hillbilly Jim or something?
He's from the country. He's from the city. Watch your money and your
Neil
alcohol.
is
Yes.
the tag team of James Storm and Robert
Beer Money.
Roode. Beer Money.
Yes, it is, Neil.
Half right.
On the board now.
You were so close, Christian. I thought you were going to say and Robert Roode. All right, Neil, it's in your control.
Okay. Let me I'd like to get the moves, please.
All right, for what number? You have 1, 2, and 5 remaining.
Let me go with Cinco. I need to get the big 5.
Neil,
Booker T.
what is the rope-hung Boston Crab?
Ooh, rope hung Boston Crab.
I searched deep for this one.
Yeah, because I mean everybody loves a Boston Crab, but rope hung. Yeah, that's. I'm thinking like, what does Natalia? She has. I know I'm on the timer, but I know she has some crazy moves out there. I'm trying to think of now It's not a clover leaf, but rope hung. God, this is Man, this is a tough one.
10 seconds, Neil.
It's not a lion tamer. Yeah, I'm gonna have a rope hung Boston crab. Yeah, let me. I pass.
Open to the room.
Christian.
What is
Tarantula.
it, Chris? It is Tajiri's tarantula.
Yeah. Oh my man.
Yeah, once you think about it, it like opens up a little bit.
Can I shout out that move I saw so many times when I watched WrestleMania 20 when I was a kid, when he does it in the cruiserweight big multi-man match. Wow.
Yeah, I scratched that DVD so much. WrestleMania 20. It's a great.
Any favorite moments from WrestleMania 20, guys?
Well, the obvious, the ending. Will
Live
be
forever.
deleted, but live forever. But
The ending that never happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Overall, I just love that pay-per-view so much. It really made me a bigger wrestler. It what brought me today.
I'll say my favorite moment was when they did the McMahon package in the beginning. Usually it's not like that, but then when they did the Vince, Shane, and the baby, and it all begins again, kind of shook.
I thought that was great.
Yeah.
Favorite moment of it all?
I like the ending of it with the,
The
championship
big
thing.
hug at the end.
Yeah, but we don't talk about
Yeah.
that anymore.
Sadly. Steve,
Gotta say, I've not seen it.
you haven't?
I'm not.
There's
really,
a lot of really good matches on there.
Yeah,
And
I'm one of
one
these people
we
where
don't really like to talk about.
Yeah. I've kind of always thought, well, should I get into the second company? But because WWE is so vast, you're there's a lot to go back and get into.
Yeah. All right. We are back to you, Christian. You have control. Spoken Songs has 4 and 5. Technical Finishers has 1 and 2. And WikiPeaks has 2 and 4. We're rounding out the first round.
I'll get 4 for Wiki.
Blank is an American pro wrestler, better known as Blank, currently working for GCW, as well as various other independents. Only man to win the big 3 of the deathmatch tournament: the Tournament of Death, the King of the Deathmatch, and GCW's Tournament of Survival. Who am I?
My GCW roster knowledge is very thin, but I'll go with the obvious: Nick Gage.
I made that one a little bit obvious. I think this might be a running gag.
It is. It's Nick Gage.
Yep. It is Nick
Oh.
Gage. You get another 4 points.
Christian's running away with it. I was gonna say Masada.
That is a very good shout, but he unfortunately has not won GCW's Tournament of Survival yet. Christian?
Let's do the last one on Wiki.
All right, we have number 2. Blank is an American pro wrestler and TV personality, currently signed to AEW. Best known for his work in Lucha Underground as Blank and time in the independent circuit. Who am I?
Penta.
It is open to the room.
Neil.
What do you got?
I know I'm always chiming in, but here goes nothing. Jack Evans.
Open to you two.
I was gonna say Brian Cage.
Angel.
All right, I heard Brian Cage from Steve. What did you say, Vidal?
Angelico? I don't know if he's in AEW or not. I really don't.
You guys are all so damn close. Who remembers Vibora in Lucha Underground. AEW's current Luchasaurus.
Ah, man.
Hmm.
The personality part threw me
As-
off. I couldn't.
That's a sneaky one. That's a sneaky one, though.
He was on Big Brother season 17.
Oh.
Wikipedia
He was.
is amazing.
It was.
WikiPeaks is gone. We've got 1 and 2 from technical finishers, and we've got 4 and 5 in spoken songs. We have Neil taking control of this.
Okay. Let me get the spoken for 4.
Is it my eyes when you look at me? They are so gorgeous. They'll set you free.
Tyler Breeze.
God damn, they always quick.
Had to do that. Had to gain a little bit of Infinity Stone back. Busk.
All right. It's still in your control, Neil.
Okay. Which flatback school? That would be so cool to go check out. Let me keep rolling. Spoken for 5.
He's a man. Such a man. He's a real man's man.
All right.
I see that smile over there, Christian.
Well, before Christian can get a hold to it, and I got a little bit of time, I love this guy's match over there. I think it was in the UK against CM Punk, and I'm going to have to go William Regal.
Yes, it was. Was he Steven Regal at the time?
Yeah, it was Steven Regal. Hey, that doesn't count.
Okay. Well,
Just
To be honest, I did not remember, so I just wrote down Regal.
yeah.
I would have accepted Regal.
What was he? He was Steven Regal in WCW too, so
He was Lord Steven Regal in WCW.
that's right. That's right.
All right. It is in your control still, Neil.
Thank you guys.
And all we have left are 1 and 2 in technical finishers.
Okay. Let me be a little humble and go 1. 1 for tech.
What is the full Nelson submission hold? I will accept 2 answers here.
Right. Since we got a Californian in the room, I don't want to give him the due because of what that hold is. Let me go the. Well, now it's the Hurt Lock, Bobby Lashley.
I would have accepted Hurt Lock or Masters Lock.
or the Nelson, as our truth likes to call the Nelson from Simpsons.
Oh my lord. All right, last question, Neil. What is a flip pile driver for 2?
Well, I don't want to give my boy Adam Cole a shout. I'm gonna have to give my boy Petey Williams a shout and go the Canadian Destroyer.
I would have accepted any country's variant of a destroyer.
Gotcha.
Because I'm pretty sure I've heard Excalibur call it the Mexican destroyer whenever Penta does it before.
Right.
Or
And
just the Destroyer.
they call it the flip pile driver when Dustin does it, right?
I think they still call it a destroyer.
Okay. The Destroyer. That's right.
All right, points as they stand. Going into the next round, we've got Chris taking a firm lead at 18 points. We have Neil following right behind him at 13. Vidal sitting at 3. And Steve, you got 1 point. But everything is still to play for because this next round is not up to you guys. This next round is up to Dave Meltzer. Welcome to the best of the worst. I have 4 sets of matches. I need you guys to find which match is the worst rated by Dave Meltzer out of the 4 that I've given. And there will be a bit of a theme in this one. I was a little lazy, but you know what? It's a little fun to go and find which match of a single wrestler's is the worst. So, starting off, we've got Brock Lesnar versus Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 19. Oh, by the way, I'm going to need you guys to write down your answers, and I will ask in about, say, a minute or so, and we will get a cumulative points for you guys. Each question correct is worth 5 points. So everything is still to play for this. Question 1
Money.
is Brock Lesnar versus Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 19. Brock Lesnar versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania 30. Lesnar versus Reigns at Mania 34. Or Lesnar versus Reigns with the Rollins cash-in at Mania 31.
So we're
Which
going
one of
lowest to
Yeah,
highest.
which match is the lowest? I'm
out of
just
the four.
it's multiple choice.
So 31, 34.
30 or 19. Question 2. Triple H matches. Is Triple H versus Shawn Michaels, SummerSlam 2002. Triple H versus Brock, SummerSlam 2012. Triple H versus Jeff Hardy from No Mercy 2008. Or Triple H versus Sting from Mania 31. Which of those 4 is the worst rated match by Dave Meltzer? All right. Number 3. Which of these 4 Bret Hart matches is the lowest rated? Is it the screw job at Survivor Series 97? Is it versus Austin from Mania 13? Versus the 1-2-3 Kid from an episode of Raw in 1994 for the WWF title? Or is it versus the British Bulldog from SummerSlam 92? And number 4, Braun Strowman matches. We've got Braun Strowman versus Lashley versus McIntyre from WrestleMania Backlash. We've got Braun versus Seth Rollins, Clash of Champions 2019. Braun versus Roman Reigns, the ambulance match from Great Balls of Fire. Or is it Braun versus Brock versus Reigns versus Joe versus Bray Wyatt, SummerSlam 2017? Everybody, starting from Christian to Neil to Vidal to Steve. What do you guys have for number 1?
I got Lesnar versus Reigns. I was at that WrestleMania. We all left like, what the fuck was that? Also, because it was
34?
a long yeah, from 34.
All right.
I was at 31 too. We left with our jaws dropped. So being at both shows, we were like, what the fuck is that? And probably because it was a long ass show too. But
It was
Yeah.
way too long.
I gotta go with that.
I'm going to have to agree with Christian. 31 was an outstanding show, but then I was actually in Lake Tahoe for 34, and after AJ and Shinsuke, we all left. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go 34.
But
Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar.
I got
34?
34.
and Steve.
Yep, I got the same. I actually think I've got the same on this one.
Well, guys, prepare to leave with your jaws dropped again. Lesnar versus Angle at Mania 19 got 4.25 star.
I was thinking that.
Lesnar versus Reigns at 34 got 3 even. Lesnar versus Reigns versus Rollins got 4.5, leaving Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar at Mania 30 1.5 stars.
Oh my god. Why
Nil
did I
point
say-
for all of you.
So Brock
totally
versus
forgot you said-
Undertaker was the best, was it?
It was the worst out of the 4.
I totally forgot. Yeah, that match. I had now Undertaker was concussed. That match was a mess.
I nearly went for
you
that one,
cuss.
but yeah.
I totally forgot you said that. I think just that Lesnar and Reigns stuck out to me more.
Yeah, because I guess the ending of that one with Undertaker is kind of, just the way it ended. I guess I don't really remember the rest. I don't remember the match.
Is this the Dewey Decimal System that we're going off of? Is this the earthquake? Is this the earthquake meter that we're running?
Oh, that's great. All right, guys. Question 2. Same order. What do you guys got for me?
I got Brock and Triple H. I think the lowest, or that match, Triple H was trying to get sympathy, and
From
it was not
SummerSlam
working.
12?
Yeah, all
right.
not working.
Neil?
It's iconic. Shawn Michaels, Jeff Hardy. I was in 8th grade. I love that match at No Mercy. Sting 31 with all the interference. How could you not love that? That was probably when you're you're jumping up the most when you were watching that. I'm gonna have to go SummerSlam. It was a kind of a moshy match. SummerSlam 12.
But all.
Yeah, I'm going with the one at SummerSlam of 2012.
And Steve.
I've gone for Triple H Sting on this one. I'll be honest, I don't know much about any of the matches, but yeah, it's the one that sticks out to me as the one I think probably given what Sting had at that point. Gutted on the last one because I'll show you, I did actually circle Brock. Was it?
Yep.
I circled Brock and I changed my mind right at the last minute.
Well,
yeah.
I will say someone's got it right because Brock versus Triple H at SummerSlam 12 got 3.5 stars. Sting versus Triple H got 2.5 stars. If you guys wanted to know, the match versus Shawn Michaels at 02 got 4.25. So did Jeff Hardy versus Triple H in 08. So that is 5 points to Steve.
And I was at that WrestleMania where Sting and Triple H. That was like it wasn't the perfect.
You got to remember it's Meltzer judging it.
Yeah, it's not the greatest technical match ever, but just those surprises alone freaking made it amazing.
It was awesome, but then after the match, I was kind of like, why was the NWO helping Sting? That was my question at the end. I thought it was all cool, but I was like, wait, that doesn't make any sense. But
it did not make no sense at all.
So
I think that's why Meltzer rated it just a little lower.
Wait, how many stars did Jeff Hardy get on No Mercy?
They got 4.25, the same as the match against Shawn Michaels. That unsanctioned match got 4.25 as well. I thought it would have gotten higher. All right. Same order. Number 3. Chris?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were gonna say something.
No worries.
I'd have to put the Montreal Screwjob lowest rated.
Neil?
I swear I'm not stealing his answers. I have mine circled too. It's out of all those matches, which one do you go back and watch the most out of Bret Hart? I'm not going to go back and watch where he's spitting on Vince McMahon at the end. I got to go Screwjob.
Vidal?
Going a little bit different. I'm going versus the 1, 2, 3 kid just because I don't really remember it. So,
Ooh.
Neither did I, but I'm going to let you know. You're going to be surprised. Steve?
Again, I'm going with different. Again, I'm going with the British Bulldog.
All right. Bret Hart is known as a technical master, no matter what. So these matches actually were rated pretty damn high. Bret Hart versus Bulldog, 4.5 stars. Bret Hart versus the 1, 2, 3 Kid on a throwaway episode of Raw, 4.5 stars.
Classic match. I love that match. Go back.
Bret Hart versus Austin at Mania 13 got a coveted 5 stars. The Screwjob, albeit everything that happened, got 3 3/4 stars, meaning that Neil and Christian got the points for that one.
Yeah, I saw us the first time I watched Bret Hart versus X-Pac on that Raw was I had the Best of Monday Night Raw 3 DVD package, and
Yes,
that's where
that's it.
It
That's
is
where I saw it too.
such a good match. I had to go back and watch it after I saw that it got rated 4.5 stars. Bret Hart puts X-Pac over Sean Waltman, whatever you want to call him.
that might be that might be the best technical match you've shouted out at right now. Like that one is a damn good one.
I think that made Waltman's career even more compared to the big when he got off Fraser. I think that made him a bigger star.
Totally agree. Wrestling the champ.
All right, guys. The final one of the round. Number 4.
I'm gonna have to go with Braun versus Seth. I think the other matches I enjoyed more.
All right.
So
Neil?
I'm going to have to go Braun Strowman. I'm going to have to go the WrestleMania Backlash one with McIntyre and Lashley.
All right. Vidal?
Yeah, I'm going with the Backlash one as well.
And Steve?
I'm going Braun Reigns ambulance match.
Braun isn't known for being the most technical guy. Some of these matches were rated pretty high, though. 4 3/4 stars for the SummerSlam Mayhem, the Fatal 5-Way. 3 3/4 for Reigns and Braun in the ambulance match. 3 3/4 for the triple threat at WrestleMania Backlash, meaning Chris with 5 points. It is Seth Rollins versus Braun at Clash for 3.5 stars.
Right when I try to make Seth right when I give Tyler Black his due.
All right. Before we move into this next round, I want to give a big shout out to our good friend Griffin. You guys can find him at GriffinK1 on Twitter and at the GriffinK on Instagram. It is because of him that I have our lists for the 2 rounds of Survival. So I hope you guys are ready. I'm going to give you guys a good minute or so to write down a list, because first round is I need you guys to give me every United States champion since they brought it back in 2003. I'm not going to give you the match it was brought back in, but I'll give you the pay-per-view. Vengeance 2003. Take a minute or two, write down your guys' lists, and then we're going to start with the lowest points, which is Vidal.
Since when they brought it back?
In 2003. So
Jesus.
Every United States champion since 2003. Now would be a good time for me to give out the point totals. Right now, Chris is sitting at a whopping 27 points. Chris is storming up to the front. Neil isn't too far behind. He's sitting at 18. Steve jumped up to 6. And Vidal is sitting at 3. But this round allows for a minimum of 2 points. So you guys can definitely all to play for. All right. Vidal, we're going to start with you. And then we're going to go Vidal, Steve, Neil, and Chris. First person to drop out gets 2. Second drops out gets 4. The third to drop out gets 8. And the last person standing gets 10.
All right, just to make sure. So it was just like as many U.S. champions as we could list. Yep. And so 3. Okay, so you want to read my entire list?
So it's survival. So you give me one, and then it's going to move to Steve, and then it'll move to Neil.
Oh, okay.
And then it'll move to Chris until you guys drop out. So give me anyone that's won the U.S. title since 03.
Let's see. I think The Miz won it at one point.
Yes, he has.
Okay.
Steve?
Oh, we're doing one back, one forth, are we? Okay. AJ Styles.
Yes, he has. Neil?
Bret Hart.
That's a deep cut. That is a very deep cut. Yes, he has.
Are we doing? We're not repeating what other people are saying.
If you repeat, you are out. I apologize.
Oh, okay. Eddie Guerrero.
Yes, he has. And I will say the inaugural champion.
Wow.
All right, back to Vidal.
Dolph Ziggler.
Yes, he has. Steve?
Matt Riddle.
Yes, he has. Neil?
John Bradshaw Layfield.
You damn right.
Big Show.
The Big Show? Yes, he has.
Another round.
Vidal?
John Cena.
Yes, he has. Steve?
Gotta love that belt.
Lashley.
Lashley? Yes, he has. Neil?
Robert Roode.
Yes, he has. A shame
Carlito.
that they haven't really done much more with him.
Yeah. He's got a resume.
Carlito.
Yes, he has. Back to Vidal.
Seth Rollins.
Yes, he did. Steve?
I'll try Reigns then.
Roman Reigns did hold it. Carried it like a backpack.
Oh, he did.
Oh yeah.
Thank God.
Neil?
I remember him taking it off the hands of someone. Great American Bash, I believe. Shelton Benjamin.
Yes, he did. Chris?
Booker T.
Kane. Booker. All right. Back to Vidal.
We're killing it, boys.
Kevin Owens.
Yes, he did. You guys are really putting a big dent in this list. Back to Steve.
Rey Mysterio.
Yes, he did. Back to Neil.
My name is Finley.
And he loves to fight, especially for the United States Championship.
Thank you.
Chris?
Chris Benoit.
Yes, he did. Vidal?
Kane.
Could you say that one more time?
Kane.
I'm sorry, Vidal. You're our first drop. That is the one title in WWE that he has not held, if you're counting the Universal title as well.
Wow.
So that gives you 2 points, Vidal. Steve, it is your turn.
Jeff Hardy.
Jeffrey Nero Hardy. Yes, he has. Neil?
I gotta do the prices right and go Matt Hardy.
Big Money Matt, in fact, has won it. Chris?
Kofi Kingston.
Kofi, in fact, has won it.
Go.
Back to Steve.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yes, he has. Back to Neil.
This guy held it for a long time. Dean Ambrose.
Yes, he did.
Cesaro.
Cesaro has won it. Back to Steve.
Did Rusev win it then?
Rusev?
Yeah.
Yes, he has. Neil?
MVP.
Yes, he has.
Mr. Kennedy.
Yes, he has.
Ooh, nice one.
Steve?
Dolph Ziggler.
Whoa.
That was already said.
Oh, was it?
Yes, it was.
Missed that one then. I'm writing them down and I hadn't written that one down. I knew
It
there
is
was one I
perfectly
didn't write
fine,
down.
Steve. Hey, you got good points on the board though. 4 points for you.
Mm.
All right. Now it's between Neil and Chris.
You know,
You guys have. There are 17 United States champions remaining.
I gotta give this
Five
one.
more.
I gotta give this one to old Steve, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
Yes, he has.
Apollo Crews.
Yes, he has.
Okay. I want to be the man to go with. I just had him in my head. It was God.
Uh-oh, I think we hit a wall.
William Regal.
He's been Intercontinental
That's
Champion.
That's right. That's right.
8
Wow.
points to you, Neil. All right. If you can give me one more United States champion, Chris, you get 10 big boy points.
All right, I'll give a deep cut. Orlando Jordan.
God.
I was waiting for someone to say Orlando Jordan. That is 10 points to you, Chris.
Chris is taking it away. That could have been. That's the third quarter interception right there.
All right.
I still have
remaining-
4 more guys left to say.
The remaining United States champions were Alberto Del Rio, Andrade, Baron Corbin, Chris Jericho, Daniel Bryan, Jack Swagger, Jinder Mahal, Kalisto, Randy Orton, Ricochet, R-Truth, Samoa Joe, Santino Marella, and Zack Ryder.
So many of those were like the past 3 years.
And also like monumental. Like I forgot about a lot of those. Wow.
All right, guys. That was the first round of survival. One more.
Can we get a score,
Can you
please?
guys? Yes, we can. Chris. Chris, you are sitting at 37 points, my friend. Neil, you are at 26. Steve, you are at 10. And Vidal, you are at 5.
Man, I'm like
Still
the
any-
Garrett Bischoff, Eva Marie of this quiz show.
Hey, 37
it's
was
still all to play
Nickelodeon.
for, because if you are somehow able to guess out of this hat in the final round, you have a possibility of getting upwards of 20 points. I swear to God, if any of you guys guess it right off the bat, I will be very sad. All right. I'm going to give you guys a minute or two to write down. Without counting this year, every single Money in the Bank participant, male or female, I'll give you guys, this is a long list, longer than the United States one, so I'll give you guys about 2 to 3 minutes to write this one out.
Every Money in the Bank participant.
Yep.
Wow.
All right. Does everybody think they got a sustainable list?
Yeah, I'm ready for this.
Yeah.
All right.
This is going to be Mad Max.
Vidal?
Dolph Ziggler.
Yes, he has.
Huge
Steve?
Well, I'll go for the Miz because I know he's been in a couple.
Yes, he has.
Yeah.
Neil?
His name at the time, Evan Bourne.
Yes, he was.
Shelton
Chris.
Benjamin.
He
Shelton.
always tried to kill himself in those matches, it seemed.
Yeah. I always wish they would let him be in another one right now.
Imagine if he were to get into this year's, just hypothetically. That'd be amazing.
Yeah.
All right, back to Vidal.
Kane.
Yes, he has. He's been on a lot. Steve?
Are we accepting women's Money
Yes,
in
we
the
are.
Bank? Oscar then?
Yes, she was. It was the highlight of last year's Money in the Bank, I think. All right, Neil?
And with that being said, speaking of women, Carmella. Her
Yes,
fine
she
self.
has. All right. Chris?
Christian.
Yes, he was. Back to Vidal.
Mr. Anderson.
Yes, he did. Steve?
Morrison. He must have been in a couple.
Yes, he has. Neil?
I'm going to have to go Carlito.
Carlito. Yes, he has.
Edge.
Yes, he has. Vidal?
Otis.
Oh, yeah. Steve, your turn.
It's ironic because I was thinking of AJ Styles. So AJ.
AJ Styles has been in it. Neil,
The world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
if I remember correctly, him and Big Show needed a bigger ladder.
Yeah.
Chris?
Chris Benoit.
Yes, he was. Back to Vidal.
MVP.
Yes, he was. Steve?
Jericho again. Has he been in?
Yes, he was. Neil?
Damian Sandow.
Yes, he was. Turned his into like a legitimate leather briefcase.
RVD.
Yes, he did. Vidal?
Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins definitely won it. Steve?
I remember Lesnar winning it.
Wasn't even in the match, but he won it anyway, so he is on this list. Neil?
I'm going to go back to women and say Charlotte Flair.
Yes, she did.
I'll give the only father-daughter duo to be in Money in the Banks for Flair.
He, for no reason, took a suplex off the top of that ladder.
Who was that?
Flair.
Oh,
All right, Vidal,
Finley.
the man who I'm pretty sure delivered the suplex. Steve,
trying to think of guys who have been in the company for years. I'll go for Randy Orton.
yes, he has.
Cody Rhodes.
Him and his Magnum PI ass mustache. Chris.
Our current WWE champion, Lashley.
Yes, he did. Vidal,
Alberto Del Rio.
yes, he did. Steve,
Going back on the thought, I'll go for Corbin. Has he been in any?
Baron Corbin has. He's actually won it.
No.
Neil,
Yeah, he did. We go with Daniel Bryan.
yes, he did.
Matt Hardy.
Yes, he did. Back to you, Vidal.
What's I got on here? Big Show.
Yep. Steve,
Did Strowman compete in one?
and he also won it, becoming Monster in the Bank.
That might be why I remember it.
Neil,
Naomi.
yes, she has.
Dean Ambrose.
Yes, he was. Back to you, Vidal.
Let's see who I got left over here. Y'all are taking all my answers. Was Kofi Kingston in one?
Yes, he was. Steve,
I'm going to go back to try and think of some of the women. Becky Lynch must have been in one, you'd think.
is that your answer?
Yeah, I'm going to try for her.
Becky Lynch has been in one. Back to you, Neil.
Let's see. I'm sure he's had to get in there a couple of times. Cesaro.
Yes, he has.
Roman.
Yes, he has. Back to you, Vidal.
Ryback. Has he been in any of those?
I'm sorry, Vidal. Ryback has not been in a Money in the Bank. He has been in an Elimination Chamber, though. That is 2 points to you, Vidal. Steve,
Have we had Kevin Owens yet?
we have not had Kevin Owens said yet. The man who tries to kill himself every time there's a ladder match.
And will again next Sunday.
He's going to take that while it's on its side, isn't he?
The
Neil?
specialty.
And speaking of which, what about Sami Zayn?
Yes, he has. Wait a second. I'm sorry, Neil.
No, yes, he
Sami
has.
Zayn's not.
Has he?
He has. 2016 and 17.
I'm
we're
pretty
gonna
sure,
fact
yeah,
it?
you're right. You are right.
because they
you're
kept
right.
continuing their rivalry because with the stiff shots,
Mhm.
all the time when
And that's where Kevin Owens took a Michinoku driver onto the very corner side
Mhm.
ladder. My back hurts thinking about it.
Uh,
I'm just gonna say,
I'll go-
Neil, I'm glad you're doing the wrestling.
And I'll pick Neville.
Neville, yes, he has.
nice.
Back to you, Steve.
I'll try Nakamura again.
Shinsuke Nakamura has been in a Money in the Bank ladder match.
Okay. I'm gonna test the list here. Ruby Riot.
Ruby Riott, yes, she was.
Sheamus.
Ooh.
Sheamus, yes, he was. Back to you, Steve.
Well, again, hopefully history don't repeat itself, but I'll try Ziggler again.
I believe he was the first one named in the beginning. So you are out with 4 points, Steve.
Boom.
All right, back to you, Neil.
Okay. John Cena.
Yes, he has.
CM Punk.
Yes, he has. Took a really bad ladder bump from Paul Heyman there.
Oh yeah.
Let me see here. Drew McIntyre.
Yes, he has.
Ricochet.
Yes, he has.
Natalia.
Natty has, in fact, done one.
Andrade.
Yes, he has.
Sonya Deville. I'm sorry. Mulligan. Shayna Baszler.
All right.
Sonya Deville just captures the screen every time she's on. God, I love her.
Finn Balor.
Chris. Finn?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Lacey Evans.
Yes, she has.
Ali. Mustafa Ali.
Yes, he has.
Aleister Black.
Yes, he has.
Rey Mysterio.
Yes, he has. You guys are cutting through this list.
Wow. Thought the master of the 619's already. All right, here we go with
There are 27 remaining.
Santino Marella.
Yes, he has. That is a good deep cut.
Oh, we'll get another deep cut out of the way. Just remember Tensai.
I was really worried that he wasn't going to get any love here.
Whoa, if we got Tensai calling out, I already feel proud of myself. Trying to hope that she was in the match, and that's Nikki Bella.
So that is 8
Thank you,
points
Nikki.
to you, Neil. All right. Can you take us home with one more correct answer, Chris?
Former winner, Alexa Bliss.
That is 10 points to you, my friend. But we are moving on to our final round. Woo! This is a 20. Whoever that name is who you guys have to pick. Is who you guys have to decide. Using 20 questions. Yes or no questions. And clarifications I will allow to not take away points. Wikipedia real quick. So that way, as soon as I get your wrestler or wrestlers, and I will let you guys know, there are wrestlers, managers, tag teams from the 80s, from the 90s, every promotion. I've hit Independence, I've hit New Japan, I've hit Big Japan, I've hit Ring of Honor, WCW, TNA. I've hit everywhere I could. All right. So Vidal, I've got your performer.
Okay.
20 questions starts now. Yes or no questions.
Is this person or person in the group like a second or third generation wrestler?
No.
I don't know. I don't know.
Right. You've got plenty of questions to narrow this down for yourself.
Is this person or person's former world champion?
No.
Huh. Has this person or person competed in the World Wrestling Entertainment or Federation?
I will give you a clarification for free.
Okay.
By competed, does that mean in ring or out of ring?
We'll say in ring.
Then no. Wait.
Are they still,
Yes, they have competed in ring.
are they still currently wrestling?
No.
Have they ever competed in WCW?
Yes.
Did they ever perform at WrestleMania?
They were performing at WrestleMania. So yes.
So it's a they.
I say they so that way I don't give away everything.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm just gonna go on a limb. Lance Storm.
No, but good shout.
Did they win any tag championships?
No.
Did they keep the same name in WWE and WCW?
Yes. Yeah, never changed performance name. If you guys think you have it, feel free to message me in the personal chat. Either DM me on
Bagwell?
Twitter or message me. No, you got 10 more questions.
Okay. Were they part of the invasion angle?
Sadly, no.
Okay. Is this person in the Hall of Fame, the WWE Hall of Fame?
Very, very good question. No, that is a very good question at all.
Were they ever in the the World Heavyweight Championship picture or title belt picture? Did they ever?
Nope.
Perry Saturn?
Nope, but that is a very good shout.
Dean Malenko, but I think they're like a second. I think he's like a second generation person. No.
I was about to say, is that your answer on that one?
Yeah.
No, he is not.
Okay.
You have 4 more remaining.
Were they ever like an on-screen commissioner or anything like that?
Not a commissioner.
General manager?
No.
Is this person still alive?
No, that is a very good question. Now, with that, you're being your final question. I'm going to need your answer.
Okay, so he's not a champion. They're dead. Both WCW kept their same name. I don't know if he changed his name WCW. My final answer is going to be Kamala.
That would unfortunately be... I'm actually going to give this up to the room, unfortunately for no points, but I'll see what you guys think. Do you guys think you have it?
That, you know, that one was a little tricky for me, but I'd like to go maybe Brian Pillman.
Steve?
No, not a clue.
Apologies for my horrible handwriting. It would be Miss Elizabeth.
I should have asked if they were ever on one of the ice cream bars.
That's a good one.
I told you I've got everything in this hat. Like our first game, poor Alex, he got Nick Gage and he was just asking WWE oriented questions. All right. Next we'll go with Steve.
Okay.
Okay, I've got your wrestler. 20 questions starts now.
Okay. Is this one person?
Yes.
Okay. Is this person male?
Yes.
Okay. Are they currently still active?
Yes.
Okay. Are they active in the ring?
Yes.
Okay. Do they work in WWE?
No.
Okay. Do they work in AEW?
Yes.
Okay. Are they a singles wrestler?
Currently, no.
Okay. Are they a tag wrestler? Or
Yes.
is that what they specialize in? I mean, like.
They do specialize in tag team wrestling.
Okay. Are they known for good promos?
Yes.
Okay. Are they
I
known
think
for
so,
good
yeah.
character work?
Very much so, yes.
Okay.
Got 10 more questions.
Are they... Got an inkling. Are they known for work in Mexico?
No.
Okay. So tag team, good character work. Are they known for work in TNA?
He has been known for his appearances in TNA, yes. That's according to Wikipedia. You can feel free to argue with that afterwards.
Is that one-offs?
I believe so. Yes. He had. I'll give you that as a clarification.
Hmm.
So you still have 8 remaining.
Got a couple of people now that I think it could be.
You guys are getting close.
Is how many guesses have I got left?
You still have. I'm pretty sure you still have 8 because I don't think you've asked a question.
Okay. Can I have a guess, and if it's wrong, keep going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Would it be? Oh no, you said it was one person, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Would it be Luchasaurus?
He has been known for being in the tag team. Luchasaurus. Incorrect. You still have 7 more to go.
Okay. Are they associated with someone else who has been known to make long-term appearances in TNA?
Long-term appearances in TNA? Yes, he has.
Okay.
He is associated with someone with long-term appearances, yes.
The trouble is you said it's one person and I'm thinking of a team.
Well, if you think of the team, you might be able to think of the person.
I think, yeah. Is it Scorpio Sky?
6 points to you, Steve.
Good job.
Wow.
That was some very good deduction skills, and that jumped you up to a pretty sizable point lead. Or, well, not lead, but pretty sizable point.
I was thinking Matt Jackson.
We had Alex and Christian in the chat going Pac and Eddie Kingston, so they were both on the right track as well. So, all right, Neil, you're next.
All right, here goes nothing.
So, you are currently at 34. Chris is currently at. He's currently at 39. So if you get above 10, there may be a good chance of you holding on. Oh, wait. My bad. You've got to get above 15 points, my friend. Because, Chris, I forgot to count those extra
47
points.
Okay.
So he's at 47.
But still, this could get me.
This is still anybody's game. You've got this. All right.
20 questions.
Okay. I don't have to look your wrestler up. 20 questions starts now.
Starts now. Is it a female?
No.
Did they wrestle in the 2000s?
Yes.
Do they wrestle in the 2010s?
Yes, they did.
Did this person hold a world championship?
Yes, they did.
Is this person American?
Yes, he is. I'm pretty sure we've been able to clarify that this is a male now. So yes, he is.
How many questions am I at right now?
You are at 5. You have 15 remaining.
Did this person weigh over 200 pounds?
Yes, he did.
Does he wrestle for the WWE?
Yes, he does. $13 remaining.
Does this wrestler have long hair?
Yes, he does.
Has this person ever been in a Money in the Bank ladder match?
Yes, he has.
Go through all the list of names that we've done.
uh,
11 remaining.
has this person ever won a big match?
Yes.
Rumble, Elimination Chamber, could be any.
He's won a world title. I consider that being a big match.
Definitely. Okay.
And that this world title match did have a big celebration, like confetti and everything. So
Is this person in a tag team currently?
no. Good guesses from both Alex and Christian in the chat. We got 9 more for you.
And we've already clarified with my question, if he's in the WWE, he's still.
Yes, we do.
Did this person win the Royal Rumble?
No, he has not. That's a good narrowing question there.
Right. Okay. God. Steve just LA Nord it down to Scorpio Sky. I'm having, God, wow. I have 8 questions remaining.
Yes, sir.
So I might need to start doing some guesses. Wait, was this person ever in a faction?
Yes. Yes, he was.
Has this wrestler ever been suspended?
That's a very good question. And yes, he has.
All right. Is it Jeff Hardy?
It is Jeff Hardy. 6 points to you, Neil.
Boom! I had to look real hard, and I could just tell through Christian's eyes that it was the charismatic enigma.
All right,
Yes.
Chris. Take us home.
All right. Is this person currently in WWE?
Yes, they are. I do not have to look up their Wikipedia page.
Are they on Raw,
No.
SmackDown?
Yes.
Is this person a champion currently in WWE?
Yes.
Is this Roman Reigns?
No, I was so fucking scared.
Is this Rey Mysterio?
15 points, Christian.
Wow.
I'm so glad I didn't say anything. I thought the pressure was on, but we don't even get like 2 questions out of Christian.
Well, Christian firmly holds the lead as having the most points going into the season finale. Now, I say season finale because I've been told that we are going to confirm this. This is going to be every 4 quarters. So we're going to have a big build-up of quizzes leading up to the next Big 4 pay-per-view. So we're going to be going from now till SummerSlam, and then the season's going to start after that, and we're going to be heading to Survivor Series. And then from Survivor Series, a short one up until Rumble. So everybody that's been on the quiz so far will have a chance to play again. Neil and Steve, you guys are going to make it into the last chance round. And Chris, you had a storming lead from the beginning. And I'm going to read our point totals out right now. And then I'm going to give you guys a chance to plug whatever you want, and we will say our goodbyes. So, in last place, it was great to have you here, Vidal, but we're definitely going to have you on again. You were a great guest, and it was great to have you on. Where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Vidal_Espinoza. You can read my NXT report on the Wrestlebuddy website. But that's where you can find me. And thanks for having me on. It was fun. That Miss
We're glad
Elizabeth.
to have you on, and we're definitely going to have you on again, Vidal. We're
Awesome.
You're definitely going to get a win on here.
Yeah, because that Miss Elizabeth one really threw me for a doozy. Everyone's getting like main eventers that are like still around.
Yeah, it's the fate of the hat. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. That damn sorting hat.
All right. In third place with 16 points. Thank you for coming on, Steve. You are Impact coverage.
Pleasure.
Where can we find you?
You can find me over on Twitter at simplysteve311. And you can also find me every Wednesday at TNI UK Impacted, when I think goes out Eastern, or 6 p.m. if you're here in the UK, and we go live, so join us in the comments. We talk all the Impact news, rumours, and the lead up to the following show on Thursday. And yeah, any Impact related articles you'll find on the Wrestlebuddy website.
Thank you again for coming on, Steve. We will see you in the last chance round, either the first or the second. That'll be the first or the second weekend of August. So leading up to SummerSlam. All right. Thank you. Neil, it was great to have you on, and we really hope that you can make it for the second chance round. You came in with a total of 40 points.
40 points? That's right.
Yeah, you came in with 40 points. That was hell of a show.
I thought Jeff Hardy got me to 54. Was it not 20 points for the final round? That was all random, and I really had fun playing that and just taking part. You know, it was a really fun time, y'all. And speaking of the Impact news, I just watched the Impact from last night, and W. Morrissey, what a promo. Like, man, they got a lot of, there's a lot of stuff to talk about right there. But when it comes to following me, you can follow me on Facebook. You can follow me on Twitter. I plan on being back, all around. And right now, I'm just, under the learning tree, just like everyone. So just like all you guys. So this was a really fun time, and I hope to be back next time.
All right. And like I said, we're going to have you back hopefully either the first or the second weekend of August. So we hope that you've got your schedule a little open for that. And we really hope to see you again, Neil. All right. And our winner, Christian. Give me a second, because you got a lot of points here. I believe it was 47 plus 15. So you were looking at a whopping 62 points going into SummerSlam. How do you feel?
Oh, thank you. I'm glad I can be the champion of this episode, and don't want to sound too cocky, but Neil. I feel like we were head to head in most of the rounds, but
I was trailing you.
it's all luck. But yeah, thanks for having me here. This was really fun. Follow me on Twitter at TrueCritch. Right there, you can see all my articles, all my opinions, and check out everything Wrestlebuddy on Twitter and our upcoming podcast. We just filmed a great episode, and I'm excited what we have to offer coming up on the Wrestlebuddy podcast. So thank you.
And do you have any trash talk to Jimmy, the first winner, before we go?
You ain't seen nothing yet, Jimmy. Good luck, because I'm taking that first championship.
And to hype up the next episode, yeah, I was Paul Walker trailing you the whole time, and I never got around. Christian was leading from the first inning on. There was nothing about that, but there was competition throughout this whole episode.
And I want to thank Griffin again. Without him, I would not have had the list for the survival round. So you guys can follow him at GriffinK1 on Twitter and at the GriffinK on Instagram. I want to thank everybody for tuning in again. I want to thank all of our fantastic guests for coming on. And once again, thank you guys. We're glad to have you as our Wrestle Buddies. And this was episode 2. Bye.
Thank you, Maddie.